Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is for our group presentation, which are building business excellence in Hungary. For our group assignment, there are 5 members, which are NAZATUL AYUNI, NURFARA SYAMIMI, MASHITAH, UMMI FITRI, and also SYASYA NABILA. For the table of content, there are introduction, 3 questions, and also their conclusion. The network of institute aims to improve recognition of Hungary abroad and to build and foster the cultural relations between Hungarian people living within and also beyond the borders of Hungary. Since the European Quality Award was no longer eligible, they decided to conduct self-assessment because it resulted in maintaining and also the focusing on continuous improvement. The self-assessment include our management commitment, strategy and planning, human resources, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, social impact, and also the business result. Management commitment that refers to direct participation by top-level executive in a particular program is important for an organization. Strategy is the best plan chosen to achieve the given objective, and also the planning is the expectation and preparation in advance for the unexpected problem. Western Mobile Telecommunication Company Ltd is the leading provider of Hungarian wireless telecommunication service, while Heron Porcelain Manufacturing won the first Hungarian National Quality Award in 1996. Purpose European Quality Award, which is an award instituted in 1992 by the European Foundation for Quality Management. It is given to companies that can demonstrate excellence in their management of quality and that their approach to total quality management has contributed to the satisfaction of customer, employee, and also the other stakeholders. The Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, MBNQA, is awarded to U.S. companies that have successfully implemented quality management system based on achievement and also the improvement in 7 areas, known as the Baldrige criteria for the performance excellence.
In Hungary, dozens of companies have been competing each year for the National Quality Prize. This has been awarded annually since 1996 for total quality management and organizational excellence. As Hungary's Movie TV explains, the award has become a significant motivating force in raising business standards.
Whatever was good or bad about communism, one thing for sure, countries behind the former Iron Curtain were not famous for quality of service nor of their products. In Hungary, for example, it was a standing if sick joke how long people had to wait for a telephone line. You could be kept on hold for a decade or more, unless, that is, you knew people in the right places. But from 1990, with the advent of a market economy, things had to change, and change fast, if the country was going to progress. And change it did, so much so that by 1996, the government had founded the National Quality Award to help companies achieve ever higher standards. Zoltán Csefolvaj is chairman of the National Quality Association.
It is essential that we preserve the prestige of the Hungarian National Quality Award by assessing Hungarian companies at the highest European quality standards.
Such dedication has brought results, with no better example than in the telecom industry, where Vestel, Hungary's market leader in the mobile sector, won the very first National Quality Award in 1996, before going on to win the European Quality Prize in 2001. András Sugard is chief executive of Vestel.
Vestel started in '94 as an American-Hungarian joint venture. In Hungary, this kind of industry was not exist before, so that's why we had to establish certain industry standards in Hungary to be successful.
But he says Vestel has implemented the quality procedures so well that, coupled with the outstanding mathematical and engineering talents in Hungary, Vestel is now going to become a centre of excellence for its sister companies worldwide, with some ironic results.
Our vision is that Vestel, in this new situation, should be the competence centre for developing new services, and also a kind of system support for those areas where our family members are entering in new markets like Macedonia. So in the next years, you will see new developments which was designed and introduced on the market by Vestel in the States as well. So this kind of development will arrive back to the States where we born 8 years ago.
For CNN World Report, this is Kester Eddy for MOBI Hungary, reporting from Budapest.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURFARA. So today I'm going to explain about the first question, which is Western operates in an industry sector with both express and latent, just that customers do not express. Customer and market needs and expectations. Why are latent needs important in the telecommunication industry? What does their importance mean for managing such a company? So, I'm gonna explain about why are latent needs important in the telecommunication industries. Latent needs are important in the telecommunication industry because they represent unmet needs that are not currently met by existing products or services. Companies that identify and understand their customers' hidden desires and unexpressed requirements can develop innovative products and services that serve these latent needs, resulting in practical innovations that improve customer satisfaction and differentiate a brand in a competitive market. So the second one is to understand the latent need to enable business to develop solutions that go beyond what customers explicitly state they want, allowing them to create products and services that resonate with customers on a deeper level, fostering customer loyalty and long-term growth. The third one is the business that tap into latent needs can gain a competitive advantage, drive innovations, and establish themselves as leaders in meeting customer expectations. This proactive approach to identify and addressing latent needs is critical for companies in telecommunications industry to stay ahead, adapt to evolving customer demands, and maintain a strong position in the market. So, what does the importance mean for managing such a company? The importance of latent needs in the telecommunication industry is the first one to represent a strategic opportunity for the companies in this sector. The second one is to understanding and addressing unmet customer needs allows telecommunication companies to drive practical innovations by improve customer satisfaction and differentiate themselves in a competitive market. The third one is to understanding these unspoken desires and needs enable business to create products and services that resonate strongly with customers, fostering customers' loyalty and long-term growth. The fourth one is leveraging insights into latent needs allow telecommunication managers to develop innovative solutions that go beyond explicit customer demands. It can positioning the company as a leader in the meeting changing customer expectations and staying ahead in the market.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MASHITAH binti ZULKIFLI. So let's discuss question number 2. Each of these firms uses some sort of self-assessment process to understand their management practices. Could the result they realize have been achieved without this self-assessment? Why or why not? Answer is no, because the result of the firm could not be achieved without their self-assessment process. As we know, self-assessment process is the most important for continuous improvement and the effectiveness of their quality management system. There are lots of reasons that have been identified based on the article. Firstly is identification of improvement opportunities, which it allows company to identify the area that should be improved in their management practices, operation, and overall performance. For example, in Bhutan Apta company, which is the management practices, there is a self-assessment allow Bhutan Apta to pinpoint area for managerial improvement, such as the need for managers to take more responsibility as a role model to disseminate best practices. Second is comprehensive planning, which is Bhutan Apta have incorporating stakeholder opinion into strategic planning to ensure a more inclusive, effective approach aligning with the company's long-term goals. Second example from the Western Mobile Telecommunication, which is performance appraisal. Western Mobile Telecommunication have using the Beltridge criteria and their own assessment framework, Western could systematically evaluate organizational and leadership performance. Second example from the Western Telecommunication is targeted improvement, which self-assessment have identified and prioritized areas for improvement integrating into their business plan for effective implementation. The last example from the Heron Porcelain Manufacturing, which is the first thing is a data-driven management. Heron Porcelain Manufacturing have using 132 indicators to follow up on a goal. Heron could precisely track performance against their mission and strategic plans. Second is internal audit. Heron Porcelain Manufacturing also take a regular review and internal audit that have been highlighted area for improvement, fostering a culture of continuous improvement and enhancing organizational effectiveness. The second reason is employee involvement and empowerment. It frequently includes employees from different levels within the organization. For example, in Bhutan Apta company, it have inclusive evaluation, which is self-assessment involve employee in evaluation, empowering and fostering a culture for continuous improvement. Second example is from Western Mobile Telecommunication, which is the involvement of 25 managers in the first EFQM self-assessment to ensure comprehensive engagement and ownership of the improvement process across different organizational levels. Third example is from Heron Porcelain Manufacturing in empowerment, which is self-assessment empower employees to enhance their professional skills, quality attitudes, and problem-solving abilities to embedding continuous improvement into daily routine. The last reason is alignment with strategic goals, which is it can ensure their management practices are aligned with their strategic objective by evaluating performance against predetermined criteria. For example, in a Bhutan Apta company with a strategy alignment, which is self-assessment, ensure that management practices were aligned with the company's strategy objective that leading to sustained improvement and competitive advantage. For a second example is from Western Mobile Telecommunication Company that have a vision and mission delivery. The structure of a self-assessment process have Wesel align its operational activity with its strategic goals and ensuring that improvement will focus on delivering its vision and mission. The last one is example from the Heron Porcelain Manufacturing, which is a continuous improvement. This extensive use of indicator and internal review will ensure that Heron's management practices were continuously aligned with their strategic goals and driving consistently and effective improvement. So, self-assessment process were essential for this company or firms to systematically identify improvement opportunity, involve and empower employee and align their management.
The question 3 asks about how important a national quality award is to a nation's economic growth.
First, in the industries, it promotes an excellent efficiency and innovation within the industries. In fact, all the business in the nation will expand their best to reach the best quality. Second is to implement other business to improve better. It is likely a competitive scenario whereby the business will improvise in terms of their productions, processes, and management. This actually will lead to overall economic advancement in a nation. Third is to enhance country's reputation by having a business in a nation with a great performance in overall aspect. It will attract many investors outside there and fostering the competitive in a global market. Lastly, by having a national quality award, quality leadership also occurred. Due to this, the sustainability of the business in a global economy will achieve.
As the conclusion, we can see that quality improvement gives a success for the company who applied it. For example, we have the self-assessment which apply in the Western Mobile Telecommunication and Heron Porcelain Manufacturing. Self-assessment gives a huge benefit for the company. For example, for the Western Mobile Telecommunication, they use a self-assessment to appraise the performance in organizational. Western Mobile Telecommunication was the company that served the wireless telecommunication in Hungary, which became the first telecom that achieved ISO 9000 certification. while Heron Porcelain Manufacturing also achieved ISO 9000 certification in 1995, which they focusing on employee and customer satisfaction. To become one of the successful company, quality management was the important to be taken care, which Western Mobile Telecommunication and Heartland Porcelain Manufacturing apply in their organizational. Last but not least, I can say that Western Mobile Telecommunication and Heartland Porcelain Manufacturing can be one of the example for the company towards the other company to become a successful company, especially in a quality management improvement.